Welcome to Clix Designs. Join us for We Are a Fashion. This designing tutorial will help you to improve your designing skills. Enjoy.
Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, the Clix Designs, and today on our tutorial we are going to be learning on how to make an overlap pillowcase. I've been working on it and I have overlap pillowcases in different sizes, so I'm going to be showing you the overlap pillowcases. But first I need to excuse our friend to give us space. With me is an overlap pillowcase, the smallest one, which we are going to be looking at today. We are going to be working on this. So this one, you can use it on your chair in your lounge, or you can use it to decorate your bed in your respective bedrooms. Then we are going to have, this is a standard size. This one is the one we use for our pillows. This is the basic standard size. This is the back view and this is the front. This is the overlap. You place your pillow in there, then you are good to go. This is a very beautiful pillowcase. And lastly, we're going to be looking at a continental pillowcase. This is how it looks for an overlap. You place your big pillow there and then you are good to go. This one is good for decorating your bed only. You can't use this in any other room. So for us to achieve this, we are going to be looking at the things that we need for us to come up with a very beautiful overlap pillowcases. We are going to be needing a cotton. This is a thread. I think you can see how this thread looks like. It's exactly the color of the fabric. We need a scissors for cutting. We need a chalk for drawing. We need a rule for having straight lines, because you have to be specific. If you make anything like that is bent, then you are going to come up with a pillowcase that is not smart. We are going to be needing pins for pinning so that the fabric is not moving, and we are going to also be needing a measuring tape, of course, for measuring, putting our measurements on the fabric. And lastly, we are going to be needing this fabric. You can use a cotton fabric, you can use any other, but for me I prefer using the soft cotton material for kitenge, because it lasts longer and it doesn't lose its color easily. So this is the one that I'm going to use, and by the end of the day we are going to come up with a small overlap pillowcase that you can make for yourself just right today. But before we go on with our tutorial, I'm going to be asking you guys to subscribe to my channel, the Clix Designs, and turn on your notification button so that you can be able to see every video that we're going to be uploading, because I can assure you we're going to be uploading every week. Okay, welcome back guys. I'm sure you've pressed on that notification button and you subscribed to my channel. And today we're going to, as I said, we're going to make an overlap pillowcase, the smallest size, and the measurements that we need is a 40 by 40 centimeters. But if you're not comfortable, you can as well as use your inches, just pin the measuring tape. So let's get on the fabric. So I'm first going to measure for 40. So if I measure 40, it's going to come here. Then of course we need sewing allowance, seam allowance, which is 3 centimeters or 2.5 if you are comfortable. So I've added a 3 centimeters. So this is where my 43 is. Then I'm going to be measuring 40 from this side. So this is where my 40 is, but because this is where the overlap is, I'm going to be adding 10 inches, and that 10 inches is for the overlap. So when I add 10, it's going to come at 50. Then from this 50, I am going to add 3 centimeters for the sewing allowance as well. So from here, this we are going to be counting, this is 53. So from this 53, we come also in the middle, we measure. I'll be needing a rule like I showed you. So this rule is specifically for me to measure the straight lines. So this is how you come up with a straight line. You will join the dots. So from here up to here, don't forget it's 53 because of the overlap. Then from here up to here, it is 43 because we only need sewing allowance from this angle. Okay, so now we are going to cut. So you need to take your time when you're cutting and make sure that you cut a very straight line. Then from there, you also cut the other side. Okay, so we've cut and we've removed the unwanted fabric. Now we are going to cut this side. So I've already started. So you have to cut because you have to come up with 2 different pieces. So like you've seen, we have 2 different pieces. This is the upper one and this should be the down one. So what we are going to do is we are going first to remove the lower part, this one which is going to be overlapping. Then we are going to remove 10 centimeters from here because this will not overlap. So the 10 centimeters is going to remain with the other fabric. That is the overlap. So we are looking at, so you always measure from the starting line. So we are subtracting this 10 centimeters, and we go like this again. I can assure you it is going to come out very beautiful and very easy. So now you connect using a rule, just simple like that. Then you cut this out. So now we are bringing back this. Let me show you how it's going to look even before we sew. This, it will come out like this at the end of the day. So this is how it's going to look like. So from here we are going to sew. We are going to sew, we're going to follow. You sew. We are going to be using a French seam for this tutorial. So we are going to sew like this. You close it up like this. Then you go up like that. Then from there, I'm going to show you what to do next. Okay, so I'm done with the sewing. As you can see, this is the sewing that I was talking about. So the next part from here is you have to trim off the excess fabric from this. Not everything, you just have to leave a very small. So now from here, because this is a front seam that we are using, we are going to be turning it from inside like this. You have to turn it like this. So I forgot to mention, the reason why we have not folded this is because it can't flare from here. So this is okay. So but if you still feel like folding, you are free to fold like this before you start, and then also you are free to fold from here. So this is how it should look. You have to make sure that it comes out like this. So for people who have overlocking machines, you can just put overlocking here to prevent it from fraying. So again, from here we are going to sew the same size that we had sewn. We'll sew from here. We'll go like this. Okay, so I'm now done with the sewing, and we'll sew like this, and then you will see what will come. And now we are going to be turning it. See how it has come out. So after turning it, you also make sure you turn it this way and you turn it the other way as well. So as you can see, it's very easy, but we have achieved our overlap pillowcase, this smaller one. Don't forget, I said for those of you who do not maybe like this to show, you can just fold it like this at the beginning of the tutorial, at the beginning of sewing. You fold it so that it comes out like this, but then also inside, if you want to do the same, you just fold it like this to prevent it from fraying. But this was just a tutorial, so I hope you guys have enjoyed, and if you've liked my video, please like it, give me a thumbs up and share the video. So this is what we have at the end of the day. We have an overlapped pillowcase, the smaller size. So join me again next week for another tutorial. Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching Clix Designs. We are fashion.